reflection, all I see is me. Still zip them up or lay down, you gotta take me off my feet. It's that time, nigga.
The page jumping all the way around.
Well, if you on the home, I ran to that same shit earlier when I was on the home page. I was like, damn, the last video was like 3 weeks
13
ago.
days ago, yeah, because we
In 3
the
months.
ice storm, and you was sick, so 13 days ago. It's 43.
Okay, episode 43 of the Black Visionary Podcast. Welcome.
Black Visionary Podcast. Black Visionary Podcast. New this one. New gifted. New real black.
We got a special guest today. Man, introduce yourself.
You know, Craig G, owner of 6 Chambers Fitness. You know, I'm an ex-fighter, do jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai.
This nigga talking like he's scared, man.
Nah. Nah, it's not like that. It's, I don't know.
Could you beat him in a fight? No, it's just fucking with you.
Bro, I tell you, I've seen little dudes beat big dudes. I've seen big dudes beat even bigger dudes. Like it's just on the given day. Anybody can get beat on any given day.
All I know is Muscles whooping anybody.
Muscles.
Shout out Muscles, man.
Shout out to our dog, man.
But yeah, new episode, man. I already know this is going to be a good one. Where y'all want to start at? Y'all want me to kick it off?
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, you got it? Oh. All right, here we go. This time we was supposed to talk about like fucking 5 weeks ago. We never did. About the PTSD and the military versus the hood.
Oh, we talked about it.
We did.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead. I mean,
I seen that episode, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
you can go ahead.
See, look, that's how I don't remember shit. I think doing so much stuff, man.
It's all good.
Matter of fact, fuck that. I know you had something to talk about in relation to the last episode, man. Go ahead, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do this.
Which one? Which topic? Because I mean, like the other day, like we ran through a couple of them. Like, oh yeah, the one I came up with today, I was like, you know, like the effects that social media is having on just the society as a whole today.
Oh, so we can do that one too, then. Let's go ahead.
It's kind of crazy, bro. Like I remember back in the day, like we used to actually have to go out and go do stuff.
Yeah.
Like now, like we just, as a community, bro, we just don't go out and go do stuff anymore. Like we used to go outside. Like even like grown people used to be outside. Like even before the pandemic and stuff like that, before we was all locked in and shit. Like we all used to go outside and, you know, like we just go out, you know, like go to the parks, you know, go to the niggas be in the malls everywhere and shit like that. I just want to know where the fuck we went wrong with all this shit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I definitely feel bad for the children, man. Like I look around, bro, I don't see no kids outside ever, bro. Like, so I know their relation to each other is school,
Yeah.
online.
But
School, online.
because you think that is that because where we at? Because you know where we from.
No,
like,
when I go back home, I never see
Oh,
kids
okay, yeah,
outside.
yeah.
Like I go back home, bro. We used to be in the cornfields. Like we used to be.
But they don't have that here though, like that for real.
I'm saying back home.
Yeah.
Like you go in the cornfield, that all you gonna see is corn, my boy. like we used to be in the cornfields. We used to be running
the real
behind
children in the corn.
Yeah, we used to be running behind the school and stuff there on the weekends and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
Like we played hide and seek in the graveyard. Sorry to the people we might have disrespected.
Wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. But
New
I'm
real
saying,
black.
But
I'm
that's
saying
what you did as
we
kids.
did we did crazy stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we went to the junkyard at like 3:00 in the afternoon and just stole junk.
Yeah.
Like I mean, we were just doing.
That's what I mean.
Bro,
Like
kids don't. Nah, they don't be out there like that today.
it's like that type of stuff. Like when I was younger, like, you know, like 10, 11 or whatever like that, like me and my homies, it was like, you know, it was like a gang of us. It was like 8, 9, 10 of us outside. You know what I mean? Like we going behind like where they doing construction at and stuff. You know what I mean? We just exploring the world. Like, you know what I mean? We were all together, you know, like, but kids ain't like that no more. Like they all got cell phones, just like from like 3, like now, like these kids coming with a tablet.
Yeah.
At like 3, 4 months old, got a tablet in front of them watching stuff.
And on top of that, you don't know who got kids either though. Because like, okay, let's just say if I got a kid, I'd be like, hey, go outside and play. But who you gonna play with? Because I don't know the other people next door if they got kids.
Yeah, that's the
and
problem.
And there's a lot of mix.
That's the problem with pretty much what he's saying too. Because I mean, there ain't no community no more.
Hey.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. We don't even try to get to know our neighbors.
Social media had a lot to do with the fear too. You're like, man, I don't want my kid going there. He might get kidnapped or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you know, like remember what I was saying? Like Like we used to go outside. Like I said, the adults was outside too. Like, you know what I mean? So they would take like the young kids outside and go to the park, or you know what I mean, even walk around the neighborhood or your apartments. Like when I was a kid, we had a park, and I was living in apartments. Like people, parents and stuff was outside teaching their kids how to ride bikes and stuff like that. And you just don't see it. You just really don't see it. Like how many kids you know that really know how to ride a bike now? Like they might ride the bike for like, they might learn how to ride the bike and then never pick it up for like maybe 2 years.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If I know how to do a hoverboard, I'm not riding no bike.
See? You see what I mean?
I don't need a bike if I got a hoverboard.
Like it's funny because it's like 3 little kids in the little area that I live in, and I see them riding a bike every day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They riding their bike every day. Damn, they're running over old people and shit. Yeah, they out there having fun. I'm like, bro, them the kids that was us. That was us. Like only other like I know it's a lot of little kids that live where I'm at because every day like clockwork. I get off work, 3 o'clock roll around. Boom, the school bus let off. It's a bunch of kids flooding into the area or whatever. Like they got traffic held all the way up. It's kids all over the place. But that's the only time you see them kids.
It's a simulation.
That's the only time. It's like clockwork. You see them then, but that's it.
Like, I got a question for y'all. When last time y'all seen somebody like the younger like teenagers or something like that riding a bike and having somebody on the pegs?
I don't know last time I seen pegs.
You know, like
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, but if you look at it out here in my complex, for example, it ain't built for kids at all. Like, it ain't nowhere for them to play. It's all parking lot and little strips in the middle. So, like, where the hell would they go play it here?
Bro, that's how it was in my old ones, bro. That's all we had was the street.
Bro, you remember the project?
That's all we had was the street. we had like maybe a field or something like that. Even though we not supposed to be in the field, we gonna go over there anyways. We gonna make our own fun.
Like the projects now, they got a bigger little playground area to play in.
But it was always like we had the field though over there though. Like it was at least more field than it is over here though. Like
it's field all around there, but
but they also had a playground in the back though.
They had a little playground in the back and in the
middle part,
where the half circle. Yeah. But them jumps were small. Now they done upgrade them. They done got bigger. But I mean, still, the parks are bigger now, and there's still less kids in them.
But that's the thing though. Like even if the park was small or whatever, like we had to make something out of it.
They don't got that out here at all. What I'm saying, they don't got it at all. And like the closest park probably like 10 miles away. I'm like, bro, I'm not driving 10 miles from no park, bro. You're just gonna be bored.
See, it's just like fuck it, and it's like we gonna feel the ramifications of this in the future, and it's not gonna be pretty because it's like like you said, like like we all come home and be in the house,
Yeah, I think the most toxic,
social media.
I think the most toxic part of it is how toxic social media already make people. Like, I mean, if the kids growing up only experience social media and not so much as like the actual physical socialness that we had coming up, and all that they see is like the trolls and stuff like that, they're gonna have a bad outlook on life, or you know what I'm saying. All they're gonna see is the toxic and the, you know what I'm saying, the negativity and shit too. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah,
because like I'm 31, so. Like,
man, I'm glad I ain't 30, boy. That's crazy. Man,
31 feel man.
I love that too, man. That too crazy.
Man, my 32 coming up in April.
Nah, the 2 gotta come.
Hey,
first.
April gang over here, man. Quit talking, man. What day is it?
The 30th, bro.
22nd.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
we finna lose this 2 right now, man.
Hey, calm down, man.
Hey, he finna lose this 2 right now, man.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, and it ain't just bad for the kids though. It's bad for the adults too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad for the adults too. Like I said, with all the negativity, man, everybody already, hard times. We living in some harder times than you know what I'm saying, we have in the past or whatever. Like all the new shit going on, all the new viruses going on, all the new dangers going on, like sex trafficking, human trafficking, all of that stuff like that, man, is through the roof now. And only time people, they scared to get out, and then when they do get out, you know what I'm saying, you got to worry about stuff like that. But I mean, and living in the city ain't no better though. I kind of get both sides of the coin, man.
It's the access to information that we have now. Like we got way more access to information. Like any of us right now can pull out the phone, bro. Double tap on the phone, bro. Your camera out. Like we ain't got to carry around the point and shoot no more. instant news updates. Somebody down there, we find out what happened down the street without even leaving the house. We ain't gotta go outside. Don't gotta wait for the newspaper. We ain't gotta wait for nothing. We got access to all the information straight on the phone. I don't think it's not really harder times. I think it's different, and it's a social climate adjustment.
I got two things on that. Okay, so with the kids growing up in this generation like that, like you said, they all got the access to the social media, including like the trolls and all that. But with them growing up with it, they gonna be more well suited to navigate through that as they get older than how we was. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to adapt to it late, and also with what you saying, like they got access to the camera and stuff like that. I got a question about that. It's kind of off topic, but it's like they just had a concert and they was matter of fact the LeBron thing. Everybody like, oh, look at the picture.
Yeah,
they all got their phones out. You gotta live in the moment. But it's like, how you know they're not capturing that on their phone? They can relive it anytime they want to. How do y'all feel about that versus not having a phone and just living in the moment? You gotta go off the memory in your head versus being able to see it in your own phone and shit.
Me, like you want to go?
Nah, go ahead.
Like I was arguing with people. I ain't gonna lie, mad heavy when I seen that junk. They was talking about Phil Knight or whatever. He was sitting there, his old ass sitting there looking like he ready to go at any point in time. And they sitting there talk about, goddamn, oh man, he enjoying it. Like that. That's that man. Like you can't put his choice on everybody else and say he just enjoying the time. Like he just doing this. He gotta live in the moment. Like that's mad dumb. And on top of that, the idea that you can't enjoy whatever moment you living in without having your phone out, like. I was cooking their ass. Like I was really going in on them. I'm like, bruh, like let's be adults here. You ain't never seen POV porn? You ain't never seen that? Because I swear to God, them dudes be having a blast. They be having a blast of their life, man, enjoying the moment and what they watching. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, they can go back and watch it later. Like you can enjoy it and go back and watch it later. So you can't sit here and tell me that you cannot record something and then still be enjoying it and then not have it to go back and watch it later. Like that's all right.
I mean, you got, I can't stand and say you don't have a point, but that's two totally different.
Hey, nah, no it ain't.
He said, no, it ain't.
No, it ain't. That's the most. What other thing that you got to concentrate more than that?
He like, oh no,
oh no,
hell no.
Shooting a gun.
Oh man,
people do that all the time and shoot a gun and still record.
I thought you were saying shoot a gun and have sex.
Shoot one-handed.
I'm like, what you niggas shooting and having sex at the same time?
No, shoot a gun and recording. Like people do that all the time.
No, you said what else gotta you gotta concentrate.
Yeah, I'm saying what other thing you got to concentrate on more than that? You don't even have to concentrate to shoot a gun, but to enjoy yourself, in the bedroom, that's a concentration process. Like you got to know, that we ain't got to get into the detail, but you got to know it. You got to know what you're doing. You got to focus. You got to focus on what you're doing in the bedroom, man. Like, somebody not getting pleased if you think about, damn, I got to go shopping tomorrow. Like, in fact, dog, that big
fuck you up.
Man, it'll be like y'all sitting there talking about some, damn, I wonder what Muscle said to old dude at work today. Like, you're not focused. You're not focused on no other dudes and stuff like that. Your focus has to be primarily on what you're doing.
Not really. But if you take focus off, you might last a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you still going to be thinking about what you're doing. You ain't going to be thinking about horses.
Damn, man. What I got to do in Hogwarts when I get back on there?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna have to say that. I ain't never did that.
I understand your point though. Yeah, I understand your point though.
After I said that online, that's why I started out with the gusto. After I said it online, they was like, all right, everybody started liking it. I'm like, all right, that's it. Like if you could do that and enjoy yourself and still go back and watch it later, then how can't you not watch a basketball game with the phone like this?
Yeah, you got a point. I mean, you do have a point. Like the thing is back then, if they had the option, would you do it?
They fucking would.
And the real answer is yes, because if you see everybody else doing it now, like it's not just younger people in the crowd; it's older people in the crowd too. Like I went to a concert. Me and my homeboy, we went to a little show out in Dallas in December, and I was one of them people. I record like a minute. Enjoy the rest of the song, get a little piece of the next song,
Yeah.
finish the rest of the song. Just so I had that memory. I know I can save it to the cloud, and I'll forever have that memory. You know what I mean? And I was still enjoying myself, so it's kind of a.
I got something perfect for this too. Like I've been to Disney World twice in my life, right? When I was like 15, 16. I remember going, but I don't remember everything because I got bad memory. And I went again. I was like 22, maybe somewhere in there, and I recorded some of it. I still don't remember everything, but I go back, look at the videos. I'm like, damn, I don't remember none of this shit, but I recorded it. Like now I can relive it again. Like I ain't never seen this shit before.
And that's another
Might see a
thing.
little piece of something,
Yeah.
and then you'll be like, "Oh,
yeah,
damn, I did that
yeah.
too."
And that's another thing, man. People like we all want to act like humans got the greatest memory on the planet. Like we don't. Humans have a fleeting memory. That's why the court system don't really have a whole lot of faith in eyewitnesses and stuff like that no more. We have even the people with the best memory don't have the greatest memory on, like, as far as creatures on the planet. Like it's been shown that humans have a terrible fucking memory. So you telling me that I gotta hold something in my memory, bro? You got Alzheimer's, you got dementia, you got all these things, man. Plus, what if you just want to show your kid who can't get out? What if you have a disabled kid and they can't go to Disney World and they can't ride the rides and they can't do this stuff like that? So you know what I'm saying? But he got videos of when the last time he went, just to show him the experience. Like, oh, what about your kids 3 generations from now who wasn't there when LeBron shot the last shot or whatever?
That broke
okay,
the record.
man, look, I was there. I recorded this. This is what happened firsthand.
Nobody seen Wilt score 100 points, but everybody think it happened or whatever. Everybody say it happened. Well, nobody have proof. Now, if folks have phones, we be like, oh yeah, 30,000 people seen that shit right there. Look at the proof.
Bruh,
You can see every shot. Like
Yeah.
for the past 30, 40 years, you can go back and see almost every shot that's ever been shot in any regulation basketball
Yep.
game.
And another thing I said when I was going back and forth with them, like, bro, these are people. Most of the people who recorded are people who probably never see LeBron but one time in their life. Never see, and they seen him at one of the most pivotal moments in his career. Like they seen that as a highlight. But on the other hand, you got his kids who see him every single day of their lives. They done seen LeBron more than most human beings on the planet. And guess what they was doing? Recording.
Yep.
They both had their phones out. They both was recording. They was both enjoying themselves. Like,
When they get kids, when LeBron kids get kids, hey man, look what your grandfather did. You know what I mean? I ain't just got the picture. Like I got pictures of my grandmother, but I don't have any videos of her. And the videos give you that different sense of feeling. You know what I mean? Because you get to you can see emotion in photos, but it's nothing like watching it being captured. You know?
And that sucks too, cause like when I was younger, obviously I was younger, so like it was like before my grandma had a stroke and all that. So I don't have no pictures or videos of me and her. One, I was too young and the technology wasn't there. So like now everything I capture now is post stroke, so it ain't like the same as she was when I was growing up, when she was fun, loving, laughing and shit like that. So now it's like, damn, it's impossible to capture that and rely on my badass memory of everything now.
Yeah. And that's what social media ties into it. It all ties in together.
Yeah.
Because
social media.
we start posting it. We start posting things like you start posting accomplishments and stuff like that for the random people out here that ain't your family. You know what I mean? Because you can easily just start up a group chat now and just send all the videos to your family.
Yeah, social media is proven to be one of the best and worst things that ever happened to human beings, period. But, I mean, back to what you were saying about that, yeah, I completely understand. My grandmother just passed away in September 2022.
Sorry to hear that.
Appreciate it. She was 96 years old.
She lived a great life.
Bruh, like, I got videos of her singing, you know what I'm saying, rocking. Like, I was with her. I was with my granny the last day she was on this earth. For some reason, she was in like she had to go to rehab because she had hurt her leg. So she was in rehab or whatever. When she got home, I called her or whatever the weekend before and was like, you want me to come see you? She was like, yeah, I get off Sunday. I was like, well, you want me to be there? And when you want me to come? She said, I get off Sunday. I was like,
Just be there.
just all right, you ain't got to say nothing else. So we come, me and my sister, all of my cousins, we rode down there. We spent literally her last day on the planet with her. And the last interaction that I had with my grandmother is on video. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, I wouldn't trade that for nothing in the world, bro.
You can't.
Like,
can't.
I mean, through my grieving process, which I'm still going through, but every now and then I go back and look at my very last moment that I had with my grandmother. She passed away the next day.
Yeah, and like that type of stuff. That's the type of stuff that you hold twice. Like that type of video, I bet $5, bro. You probably got about 3-4 copies of it, so you can't lose
it's in
it.
the cloud. It's in the Dropbox. It's
You know what I'm
everywhere
saying?
to be had. Like all the. Another thing, man. My mom passed away a year before that. Like her daughter, my granny's daughter. My mom passed away a year before that. Like I got countless recordings of me and my mom, man, just pictures and all of that stuff that I hold on to. That's the benefit of today that we live in now. Man, I'm gonna hold on to that because how many of y'all know like y'all great grandparents? Y'all know them, y'all seen pictures.
I actually got to meet my great grandmother on my dad's side.
Yeah.
I got to meet her one time.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
but the technology wasn't out at that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To we were like not consciously thinking of like having like that video. Like if I were to see her now, man, most definitely I'm pulling out that phone. We about to get a video real quick, a couple pictures, or, you know what I mean, something, so I can have the memory of her. And that, like, cause back then, you know, all you had was pictures, and you know, man, you get a flood, a fire. That's how my grandmother passed away. I think when I was about 13, so about 2012, and 2003. Yeah, 2003. And like her house got flooded back in the day, and so a lot of her stuff got destroyed too.
Yeah.
And so it's like, dang, like, you know, if we had that technology like we got now, like, bro, I have plenty of photos, plenty of pictures and stuff like that. Like I still got some, you know what I mean, but it's not as much as it could be, and it's just some of the ways that the technology has been used for good.
Like, yeah, I never met my mom's dad.
Yeah, I ain't never either.
So,
She ain't never met the nigga.
yeah, and so I don't got like everybody else, you know, knew him or whatever. My older sister, she barely knew him and all of that, but like most of them, the older cousins and siblings and whatever knew him or whatever. I ain't know him. I don't know nothing about him but stories or whatever like that. Like my kids will know my mom. Like they will see her talking, see her love that she had for my nephew or whatever, and be like, trust me, she would love y'all the same way she loved y'all cousin. Like, I mean, you can see her move, you can see her laugh, you can hear her tell stories. I got all kinds of footage and all kinds of like just mementos. Like it's a video of, like I think I posted on her birthday like a little while back. When we got the billboard or whatever for this podcast, man, we started going up. The numbers was crazy or whatever. Like I posted a video where she specifically, you know, said she was proud of me and him. Like, I mean, that shit like had me welling up, like, dang, like I didn't even know I had that video. I was just looking through trying to find something to post, and she was like, you know, I'm proud of Rio and Swanee. I'm like, yo,
You see?
this
You
is
just
nuts, bro.
You just
Like,
searching through your whole archive of stuff. It's like going through like an old photo book, a video book, and you like, dang, and like that can just. I mean, we got so much technology now. You can grab about 3, 4, 5 USBs, like random USBs, and throw them all on there.
I was just gonna say that because I'm like, bro, like, what is the future of like the cloud network and stuff like that? You never know when Dropbox gonna shut down. Like I used to do everything through Google or whatever, like Google Photos back when I had Android. I don't even have access to that shit no more. So it's like, yeah, you gonna have to put something on a USB or something like that.
I started changing my stuff up too because actually I had a long list of clients from 2021 that I had videos that I used to have on my IG, and I wind up restarting my IG. So I blew up everything. I kicked off a lot of photos and everything, and I restarted all over again. And come to find out, a lot of my clients that I had from 2021 are like on my transformation stories, my videos and stuff like that. All in that year on my Google Cloud, gone.
Yeah, I lost a lot of my clients' work and shit like that too on
And
the hard drive.
I'm like, bro, like where is it all going? I'm like, you know what? I should have did my due diligence and backed it up somewhere else as well.
Yeah.
And I can only take accountability of myself. And I'm like, dang.
I wish I was more like that. I mean, I could. Like, I don't really ever take photos and videos never on with my family. So I just don't think to do it. And like when I'm hearing y'all niggas, I don't. Bro, I can show you my phone.
Know you don't.
Yeah, I'm saying like
what I tell you when your dad was here, I stayed on you about that.
But I mean, I just don't think to do that. Like I don't even want to put. Yeah, don't be want to. Not even I just want to put no camera in people's face. 'Cause I don't want nobody to do this shit to me.
Yeah.
When somebody start recording, I'm like, bro, stop recording. Like, what are you doing? But I should be doing it because like hearing you saying that, you know what I'm saying, your mom and stuff, you got stuff for her, you gonna show your kids. I don't got none of that shit for real. Yeah. I think the last video I got of all of my siblings and mama together was right before my grandma died on her side or whatever, her mom. And that was probably like 3 years ago. I don't got nothing since. I don't even take pictures of myself for real.
This is my background.
Like
that's
What?
You see?
Yeah, so I don't got none of this other
like
shit.
this, my background. All of this stuff is just my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I have plenty of stuff. Like, and that's why I was trying to tell you or whatever when your dad was here. I'm like, bro, take a picture with your father. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, at the end I started joking or whatever, and I know you was joking. But I mean, to me,
But he the same way as me. He ain't like,
no,
man.
but that's why I feel like you got to step up and be on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because like those moments are fleeting. Like life is fucking short, bro. Like, I mean, those moments are fleeting, and then you don't want it to be after one of y'all gone. To then be like, damn, I wish, because bro, swear to God, once it's gone,
it's gone.
It's gone. That's it.
I should start, like, you know what I'm saying, traveling back down there. But the way my life situation is now, I can't do nothing no more.
Nigga did like a half accent.
Uh,
Nigga went half country.
Yeah, when my mom was here, man, I kind of feel selfish on one hand, but on the other hand, I'm just like, it is what it is, man. When my mom was here, I told her once my granny passed, because I never thought my mom would pass as young as she did or when she did. So I was telling her, man, I was like, whenever granny she was at her 90th, like we kind of started shifting over to like most of her days are behind her. You know what I'm saying? Like logistically, like she's 90, she probably won't live to be another 90 years old. Like that's not
gonna be like 120.
Yeah,
like
that's
you
not,
know, you gotta start cherishing the memories. Once they get about like 75, 80, like
And I knew that once she was gone, home wouldn't feel the same no more. Like home, like my mama being gone, I feel like home would still be the same because I was with my mama in different places. Like geography matters, bro. Like I was with my mom in Memphis, I was with my mom in St. Louis, I was with my mom in Columbia. The only place I was ever with my granny for real is Mississippi, Texas, and home. And most of the time was home. So I knew after my granny was gone, home wouldn't feel the same. Like it'd feel empty. Even when my mom moved up to Springfield, I would go home and still see my grand. It wouldn't feel no way that my mom wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that if I would go home and my granny wasn't there, it would just feel like a whole different place. And so I told my mom when she passed away, when my grand passed away, her and my dad gonna have to hop on a plane, hop in a car, come see me, because I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to come down here. It just so happens my mom passed away first, so I was still going home. And like I said, it still felt like home. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom was gone, but I also wasn't necessarily hooked on the idea that she was in this one place. She was everywhere. Now, my granny, when she passed away, I literally went back down there, I think one time since that happened, bro. It felt like walking into somebody's house for the first time. Yeah. Like, bro, this is a place I grew up 18, 19, 20 years. It felt like walking into somewhere I've never been before. It just felt different. Like my whole spirit was just haunted. I'm like, bro, I gotta go. I cannot come back here. I can't. I haven't been back since. Like I don't see me going home that much no more. So, I mean, like I'm saying, like them moments once they gone, bro, they gone. You can't get them back.
And I only got one grandparent left, so I need to be trying to go down there anyway.
Same.
Same. I don't mind it gone. I always cherish the time that I have with them. You know.
I like my great grandpa. I didn't really know him. I knew him, who he was. Like when I was little, I was around him. I ain't gonna say a lot often, but I was around him. You know what I'm saying? A lot to where I knew who he was. Mm-hmm. My great grandma, we kind of grew up around here a little bit, but as I got older, I stopped being around because she lived like from here. She probably lived like 10 hours away now. Mm-hmm. But she passed, and then my other grandma that died a few years ago, she lived about 6-7 hours away in Springfield. She called me here and there, we talk on the phone, but I wasn't really close to her like that. Mm-hmm. My mom saw my dad's mom. I'm close to her out of all my grandparents, and that's the one that had the stroke. That I used to be over her house all the time. I used to live with her and all that stuff. But like, I kind of feel guilty about not talking to her more often, because I don't like the way that she talk now. You know what I'm saying? After she had the stroke, like I'm trying not to tear up because I'm tearing up right now thinking about it. So it's like I had took that this, I think it's a psychology class, something like that, but they talk about the effect of strokes and stuff like that. So like she talking, I know in her mind that she's saying what she thinks she's saying, but it's not coming out that way. Yeah. And like she's progressed a lot to where it's starting to become more coherent. You listen to a lot often now. Boom Howard talk on King of the Hill. Yeah. That's kind of how she talking now. but he was a little bit more clear a little bit. So it's like, okay, now I kind of understand what you're saying. But it's like, damn, man, it ain't even the same, bro. Like,
it's not, and I know what you're coming from. That's what I was like. That's when I was like, I feel like I'm being a little selfish because when I told them that, because you know, like my grandfather has dementia. Like he's my dad's dad. He the only grandparent I have left. But man, it take him. I have to sit with him for hours, bro. Like
maybe even have a simple conversation
before he remember. Like I say stuff or whatever, and then he'll remember who I am. The only way my sister could get him to even recognize her is by telling her that she's my brother. I mean that she's my sister. And so like,
because you got, and then you got to figure out how to navigate that, and it can be tough for you because you know
it's heartbreaking, man.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. You know, because you're like, dang, how can you not remember me? You know, because it's not them that don't remember you. Is what's happening up there, and it's not their fault. It's not your fault. It just is what it is. Yeah. And at times it don't feel fair. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. A lot of times you like, dang, you know. Especially like if you know them, especially like if you know your grandparents or whatever, you know, like if they really good-hearted people, which a majority of them were back in the day. A lot of them were like good-hearted people, and you like, dang, why that gotta happen to you?
And I know my dad's side of the family, all summer running on that side, so it's like, I don't know if it's gonna hit him, it's gonna hit me, I don't fucking know. But like I am trying to even think about this shit, man.
I always tell people, man, you know, treat every day, you know, try to do the best you can every day. You know what I mean? Try to make good decisions, even with your food and everything else like that. Because the food ain't the same now. Everything goes hand in hand. We got, like you said, we got quick access on the internet. Yeah. You know, social media and everything. Like, oh, you know, fast food, all that. Everything is just so quick and microwaved. Like he was talking about, like with people's memories, like it's just only gonna get worse. Like with TikTok, like me personally, I don't even run my own TikTok page. I have my assistant do it. Like I don't even run it because it's like I don't like staying on like all my social medias. They all business. Like my Facebook business, my IG business, TikTok business, my Snapchat business. Like because all of it's all short form content. Yeah. That's why it's even harder sometimes for podcasts to even take off because people just want that quick instant click. That clickbait click, you know what I mean? And it's like nobody wants to stay for the full context of the conversation. You know? Like they want that 15-second, 20-second clip. Like people's attention spans are like super low.
That's why some people like saying content over everything, because like get them quick clips of content. Like keep a man like that with them, and maybe they'll stay for the full, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. But as long as we get them on these short ones, that's good too.
You get that short one, link the full video.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was they talking about on here? Oh, okay, let me click on that real quick. It's crazy.
And it's funny that you say that. Like I can listen to a podcast full, but like everything else, like I won't even listen to a full song of music. Like it's 2 minutes. Let me get about 20 seconds. I'm going to the next one. I do that with everything, man.
Hurry up and get to the chorus, man. Let me hear the hook real quick.
Like it'd be funny listening to old songs. We're like, damn, this song's still going. You look at it, it's 2 minutes and 45. So like, man, this song would have been over by now if it was made today. Yeah. God damn, you got 5 minutes left in this motherfucker.
That's why like mixtapes and stuff like back in the day, they was cool because they was like 6-8 songs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like now, like even music, we consume stuff so quickly. Like, bro, when the last time you like really listened to an album for more than like 3 months? Or like even really, you wanna be honest, really more than like a month and a half, really.
Kendrick Lamar. What you mean? Kendrick and the Young Dolph album. That's the only one I listen to all the way through for real.
And ripped off, man.
Bro, I'll tell you, all my favorite artists then got killed damn near. So for Kendrick, him and Crit, the last two standing.
Man, ain't you a big J. Cole fan?
Never in my life.
Oh, okay. I just
he was
J.
Cole.
He say I'm the reason he ain't a J. Cole fan. He don't even mess with him.
Facts.
You don't like nothing J. Cole?
Nope, I don't even want to hear it.
Not even 2014?
I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm going to tell you why. We went on a trip to Columbia. He played that fucking Forest Hill Drives back to back the entire trip.
We was in the car with a CD player. The year was 2014, man. They barely had...
Change the CD!
They had one CD in 2014, bro.
Huh?
They had an aux in 2014 in the car.
Oh, my aux was busted, man.
You can't stop it, bro. They sell aux cords, bro.
My aux in the car was busted.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Oh, so you had to revert to.
I had the CD.
It's crazy that
It was
when
either-
you talking about CDs, bro. I'm like, dang, bro, that's super old technology, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie, it ain't really all cause of him though. It's more so like the way I be introduced to people. If it's a competition and I like the other person more anyway, and I listen to the other, like, all right, for example, they're like, oh, Cole, he way better than Crit. His music, he make his own beats too, and it's better. So I'm like, okay, let me go listen to this dude. And it wasn't, what they told me to go listen to wasn't better. So ever since then, I'm like, bro, I'm not listening to this shit. This nigga's not better than Crit. So I never went back to him. So every time
you turned it into a competition.
they turned it into a competition. So every time I went to go listen to him, I heard shit I didn't want to hear. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit, bro. Turn this shit off.
Yeah, because it was already a competition to begin with.
So it's like, it ain't gonna never be better than me now.
yeah.
So ever since then, I'm just like, bro, I don't want to hear this
I
nigga.
like both. I fuck with Crit.
See, I can't fuck with Cole, bro.
I think the way he feel about J. Cole is how I feel about Jay-Z.
Might be the way he feel about Drake too.
Who? Man, Drake trash.
That
dude.
nigga hate Drake.
I ain't gonna say.
Nah, it ain't. The way he feel about Drake, I know how he feel about Drake. The way he feel about Drake ain't the same way that I feel about Jay-Z. It's not the same. The way he feel, like, he think Drake garbage. like no redeeming qualities.
That's not true, bro.
Bro, that's how you act, bro.
That ain't
Listen to
true,
that
bro.
trash
That
ass
ain't
shit.
true.
Oh,
How many albums of Drake you listen to full fledged?
I've never heard a Drake album.
He never heard a Drake album. How many Cole albums you heard?
One.
That's how I feel about that. Yo, that's how I feel about Jay-Z. I done heard a few Jay-Z albums, but like I've listened to it. I mean, whether he was gonna say he was forced to listen to it, or I've listened to it. He didn't pull his goddamn hair out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Drake all right, man. I just feel like he a single artist.
See, like with
feel
Drake.
He
See,
put
there,
out-
that's what I like about. That's
put
why I
out
will hear him,
single
bro.
music.
Like I won't go seek out a Drake song, but like if I hear it, I'm like, oh, this shit hard.
yeah.
Like so, I ain't gonna lie. Some of my favorite songs is by Drake or got Drake in them, but I'm not going to search out Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nonstop, one of my favorite songs. That shit hard.
I mean, I can listen to about like 2 of Drake's albums. Like I can listen to them just straight from start to finish. But I can get behind you, yeah. Like as a single artist or like as a feature artist, I like listening to Drake on features, especially like with like him and Future.
If he rapping, I fuck with it. But if they're singing, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I go listen to a singer.
It depends on the song. But
I can't do it, bro. I can't. I don't want to hear that.
Like
nigga sing.
yeah, I go.
I feel the same way about Dirk though.
If I like it, I'll go look it up. Like I don't like Dirk for no reason.
I didn't like Dirk in it.
Like,
I
just
didn't
for no
like Dirk
reason.
in the beginning. I didn't think Dirk was good in the beginning. Like in
Yeah.
the beginning of his career, I didn't like. I just
It's
wrote him.
a-
I wrote him
yeah.
off because I didn't like him.
It took a minute for me to start listening to him. Like he was doing an auto tune, but like when he like it's same with Drake. When he don't do that auto tune thug singing shit, he fully just rapping. I'm like, okay, this nigga cold. I see why the appeal with him. But he started singing and all that. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
And my homeboys, like, they trying to put me back on the Dirk, like, I want to say, like, maybe, like, a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I was like, bro, I ain't listening to this nigga, bro. Fuck, I'm going to listen to him for, bro. Like, bro, he was trash, bro. He was like, oh, nah, bro, he done got better and stuff like that.
He
And
definitely did.
And I started back listening to him, and I was like, oh, okay. You know?
I mess with Drake. I used to.
Because I'm a music junkie, so I listen to music from everywhere.
Yeah.
I used
So
to
it's
mess
like-
with Drake more, but Drake after finding out he had a ghostwriter or whatever, that kind of killed some of the momentum for me. And then on top of it, like he don't make good work, and him and his fans, both him and his fans, he also the only rapper who like just agree with his fans wholeheartedly. Like he be sniffing his own shit. Like he think he's top because of the accomplishments, but like if we being honest, you don't have the greatest accomplishments. Like you got decent records and decent things that you've done, but like you can't be the greatest ever without a great album. He has 0 great albums. He got good albums. Like Take Care,
I mean, you can argue amongst
Nothing
the
was
fans,
the
maybe
same.
like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. One of those two. You just gonna
I-
be mentioned.
I don't know.
I know you ain't gonna know.
I'm like, I don't know.
But you see, I named the 2 he was going to like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. Some people love Views, some people completely hate Views.
Yeah.
Like if you reading this, like some people fuck with that, some people hate it, but he don't have a clear
cut, like bang.
Like nobody ever talks about any Drake album the way they talk about
Good Kid.
Carter 3 or Good Kid, Mad City.
Damn. Kendrick hold discography.
Kendrick hold discography. But
talk,
I just want to name different artists. The
No, he ain't got a graduation in his shit.
blueprint. Like nobody talks about any of Drake's albums like they talk about those albums by those artists, like The Love Below and Speaker Box. Like nobody talks about single albums or one single album or whatever of Drake's at all. Period. Nobody harps on that or sits on that, like, because he's a single artist, and that's cool. But you're not great. You're not one of the greatest if you can't capture a whole body of work and be in somebody that's living in somebody's mind rent free. Like, and I mean the majority of people. I don't mean just like one little, two little, three little fans. I'm not talking about like that.
Yeah.
I mean like the mass of everybody of everybody or whatever. Like
man, because the way people consume music, man, it's damn near hard to even do it now, really and truly.
The way people consume music is the reason why Drake is on top of the rap game.
I ain't gonna say that because every album that won is a concept album. It was Kendrick this year, right? Well, last year was Tyler the Creator, and year before that it was Tyler the Creator with another. That's 3 concept albums back to back. Then before that it was probably I think who was that before
exactly. The only problem with that is people. The people ain't the people who pick the albums of the years and stuff like that. The way people consume music is by like streaming, and everybody listens to their playlist. And so if you got a song on your playlist, I got 3 songs on my playlist. You only got 1 song because 21 Savage in it. They just counting that. They count how many plays Drake got played, and that's why
because he makes music differently.
Yeah,
like nobody's buying an album. Like when the last time? Be realistic. When the last time you actually bought an album? Like bought one?
When
like
cars had CD players.
Like even buying one, even on one of the platforms. Cause you can still depending.
I don't know where to buy that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I still actually
Walmart.
buy music. I still buy music.
I
still keep
Walmart,
music on my
Walmart,
phone.
Target.
No, I'm saying like on your phone
Bookstore.
where to buy. I don't know where to buy.
Like you go. I mean, you can buy it online.
Google Play,
like
Apple.
yeah, like and like actually like save like the files and stuff like that. Like nobody, we don't consume music like that anymore.
It's streaming.
What was that? The RIAA. They changed the qualifications on how it's done now. Like if like we all stream 3 different songs like 5 times, that's 15 plays right there, right? They consider that almost like about 20 streams. 20 streams. You stream a song like 20 times, bro. That's an album buy on a technicality. Yeah. Because we played it. That's how we consume digital media now. Like we don't do music the same. Like so artists can get credit for an album buy by just 1 song on a technicality. We are all 3 of us are streaming it.
Yeah, that's how when they be making album like the single already 3 times platinum. They're like, oh, he sold 500,000, but it's off that 1 song.
Yeah. Like this ain't Thriller. You know what I mean? Like
Prince or Michael Jackson.
Come on, man, stop.
Michael Jackson.
I was just wanting to see what was going on.
Don't do it. You know I'm the greatest of all time. That's it. There's no one else to talk about. It's over. Ridiculous.
I don't knock Prince, bro, but Prince just wasn't.
Prince wore panties on stage. I never did that.
You hear that dog? Look, don't talk about Prince, nigga.
The dog is agreeing. Love the world, heal the children. Oh man,
my eye burning, man.
Oh man, y'all hear? I think his estate is trying to sell like half his music catalog for like
700, 800.
Yeah, $800 million.
I don't care. He dead.
That's like Lil Wayne sold his for like what I think.
Everybody's selling theirs. Yeah. Like it's several artists that sold theirs.
I think they selling the music. But I think they still getting cut a little. They taking their royalties down for the people that own they masters. They just selling off the catalog. They probably still gonna collect a little 10%. Because I don't know nobody who really just gonna sell off all their stuff and don't get nothing off of it.
I mean, Michael Jackson can't benefit from it, so I'll be like,
I ain't gonna lie. If it was me, if I'm gonna make 700, bro, I don't care what y'all make after this. I'm set for generations upon generations. We ain't never gotta hear that shit again.
Nah. I'm gonna need a small percentage of that. All right, like, yeah, you can distribute and do whatever you want to, but I'm gonna need 10% of that at least, at bare minimum. That's bare minimum. If you're gonna sell it to me, if I'm gonna let you have it for that price, and give me at least 10% off of whatever you make off of it, because what they gonna make off of it is crazy money.
Yeah.
Because the way they license music out now, bro, your shit gets struck down with a quickness. Let you play some music on this. You get struck down with a quickness. That's how quick they are on it because it's so easy. You know, you got AI and stuff like that, so they listening to it and everything, and they quick to like you.
Speaking of
you put the music on YouTube, bro. It's instant, bro. Like within I say probably within 6 hours, bro. You getting a strike.
Speaking of AI, how do you guys feel about deep fake porn?
That shit weird, bro.
Man, that's cheap.
I seen that on Twitter. They said that should be the same as sexual assault.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that. Like, you can't.
What is it called?
Deep fake porn.
It's when you take somebody's face, like somebody take your face and CGI'd on somebody on a porn star's body.
Yeah, they doing
Man,
it.
that's that weird shit, bro.
Like,
When he said it, I instantly read that shit off as weird as fuck, bro.
I mean, basically using somebody's likeness to get money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, bro. Like, it's for people who want to see Beyonce or Rihanna or whatever sleep with somebody. Like,
But they been
that's the
doing that
closest
since I
thing.
was little. But they was
Yeah.
drawing it though like cartoon.
Yeah, I mean that shit is
Technology got so far now, shit. They photoshopping shit on other people and shit.
You seen that Heart Part 5 Kendrick video? When he was like Nipsey and
That's the culture. All right.
he was OJ Juice Man,
He said,
OJ Simpson and all
OJ
them in the video. That's deep fake. That's what deep fake is basically.
okay.
But yeah, man, that's that.
And I want you to want me too. I want you.
Damn, why you?
That whole slap,
Who
bro.
man's is this?
Hey,
Yo, man.
hey, I can't believe the Heart Part 5 didn't win anything it was nominated for at the Grammys, bro. I'm like, bro, every other song that was nominated for anything, bro. Nobody talked about them songs. Like, bro, celebrities was sharing the Heart Part 5. Man, they had Lauren London speaking up about the Hard Part 5. There was white people sharing the Hard Part 5. Like, they was talking about Kobe in the Hard Part 5. I'm like, bro, when the Hard Part 5 dropped, the whole world was talking about the Hard Part 5. But it didn't win
One
nothing,
that wasn't talking
bro.
about the Hard Part 5.
Oh, yeah, you was the only one.
I was the only one. Then.
If you had a reaction channel, you was reacting to the Hard Part 5. Like,
I didn't pay attention to the Grammys, bro.
But it did win though.
what it win?
It won best song and best rap performance.
I
Well,
thought-
best rap song, not best song, but best rap song.
So he got two. So he got two.
Got
Grammys.
two of them.
He won best rap album. So
Yeah.
But it was nominated for it was nominated for everything.
I heard
bro.
I heard like a lot of people got snubbed for I think it was the best album. I guess like whatever.
Yeah, they gave it to fucking Harry Styles. Who the fuck is this
I
nigga?
don't know who the hell that is.
The thing is, white people listen to him. It's why Eminem popping. It's why people fuck with Eminem.
No.
No.
I can't.
It's
let you do that,
bro.
bro. I can't let you do him like
I'm
that,
sorry. You like Eminem because it's popular.
No, I was listening
It's
to Eminem when
popular.
I was a kid.
I mean, you might fuck with it. You know, that's you. But I think overall, man,
A lot of people was fucking with Eminem back in the
a
day.
lot of white people.
My school had a lot of black people, bro. We was all listening to Eminem.
A lot,
we was all
bro.
listening to
I
Eminem.
fuck with Eminem, man.
I know a lot of y'all fuck with Eminem, but like
It was different.
They tell like
His
like
lyrics.
they just Billboard or whoever put this greatest of all time list out. You know, Jay-Z was number 1, Kendrick was number 2. I think Eminem was number 4 or something like that. Then they was in front of Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. Like, bro, like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, no, stop
Man,
this
we
shit.
we need to, come on, bro. The black community got to stop it, bro.
Stop this shit.
Tupac and Biggie can't be considered the great, bro. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
They was cool for
He
their
front-
time.
I'm not saying I ain't put him as number 1 or 2 or 3, but he can't be behind. They can't be behind Eminem.
They definitely can.
Nah, bro.
Unfortunately, they didn't get to live to their full potential, bro. We can't just throw them in there because what they could have been for what they put out when they was alive. Come on, man. They gotta go, bro.
You gotta let that hurt go.
Man, I like Tupac. I didn't really care for Biggie.
I'm from Jersey, bro. Like I fucks with Biggie, bro.
Yeah. But come on, man.
He one of my favorite people, bro. But
Come on, man. Gotta let it go, man.
I understand it though. I get you.
The way you that's a controversial take, and the way you feel about that is the same way I feel about Eminem. Overrated. Like, this man can't be considered the greatest of all time. I'm sorry.
Why can't he?
Why can't what criteria do you put Hannibal, Crannibal, Crime, Mandible, Dying, Gannibal, Cannibal, Frying, Mandible, Pandible, Tying, Gannibal, Tying, Mandible, what?
Bro, it's people like him.
That's not tight, bro. You not comparing him to the greats and talk about some
All right, I'm gonna give you something right here.
leather, smether, crying,
The
tether,
same thing
petter.
you're doing with him is the same thing you can say about Wayne. Neither one of them really like Eminem has a little bit of a content bag. Wayne don't have shit to talk about ever. But Eminem is a great.
I ain't gonna say that now.
No,
Wayne
he right about that. He
Wayne up
I
there
was
with
just,
him too though.
I was just talking about that. Like, Wayne don't say shit when he rap. Like, they could make a song about umbrellas, And Wayne gonna be talking about umbrella in my boot, and that mean it's rain. And then he gonna start talking about this microphone, and then he gonna start talking about the fish, and then he gonna start talking about this cloth table, and then he gonna say, I'm twisted, I must be in the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, that's what he do.
Like,
But
that's what he gonna do.
But people like Eminem because he a technical rapper. He can find pockets other people can't find. He can do a whole lot of different. So he got motifs on top of motifs. You know what I'm saying?
Punchlines on top
Pure
of
rapping. It's just pure rapping ability. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but he don't be saying shit. That nigga don't be saying like if
Like-
you
like a
bro
storyteller?
no
Like a
listen
storyteller
no
saying
period
shit?
if you go read Jay-Z lyrics, bro, it's a story. It's something. There's something to be said. You
That's
go
what I
read
just
Pops.
said.
If you go read Pops, it's something to be said. You go read Biggie's, it's something to they talking about something like even.
That's understandable.
But
I
you go
get
read
you.
if you go read Eminem's lyrics, bro. Just read them. Don't play no song with him. This dude is not saying nothing, bro. Like I put a heart on the top and a cat then that like people was talking about rap guy. He was saying a bunch of different. Oh my god, did you see how many words he said so fast, bro? He didn't say nothing, bro. Like there was nothing in that song that was said of any fucking importance. Nothing. Go read that shit, bro.
You want
say anything.
You want the
Bro.
knowledge from your rappers,
Bro.
I get where you coming from,
Bro,
then,
Twister,
on that.
when Twister, Andre 3000, Busta Rhymes, when all them dudes was rapping fast, if you actually slow down they shit, and they was saying something. Like this man just read a dictionary and was like, all right, bro. All right, bat, cat, dog, hat, fat, that. Like, bro, that's not
M's
tight.
vocabulary is one top notch.
Bro, his vocabulary, because he's just saying a lot of different words.
Being
Like,
able to rhyme with intricate words like that, bro, that's a skill.
I mean, if you know the word, you can rhyme it. Like, if you say astronomical and you take a word that rhyme with astronomical, you can rhyme it. It's easy. You just got to pick something to rhyme with that word. If it's a big word and you can write it down and you pick it to pick it to match with it, that's why.
But not everybody can rap though.
Bro, that's why
not everybody can put it together though.
That's why everybody ain't scared of Eminem the way everybody used to, because he been exposed. Like
Right. Eminem rap like the old greats used to rap. Like they rap just to rap, you know what I'm saying? He got shit that he actually talks about though,
they
but
hype
he's a pure rapper. That's really what he is.
They hyped that man head up to the point. They hyped that man head up to the point where he thought he could not be touched, and everybody was so scared. The game went from, man, I would never fucking battle Eminem. I would never go against Eminem. I would never ever in my life say anything bad about Eminem. And then once everybody realized, oh, bro, it's not as tight or decent or deep as we thought it was. Oh man, I'll kill Eminem. I'll take his fucking head off. He can't touch me, son. Like every
old man now,
bro. All of them dudes, bro. If you just lose your rap ability because you age. It's the one thing that you could do for your whole
Still
life.
missing the point, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah, he not a like if you make he not gonna make a good diss song because that's not really what he does. He was probably a battle rapper, but that's not really what he do.
Yeah, back then he used to make a lot of them.
Yeah, but if you was to say
like when he went through the MGK shit,
that was trash, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
MGK won that.
Yes, exactly.
But
it was more fun.
If you took Eminem's whole career and painted him black, bro, nobody would care. He was only ever popping because people seen a white dude with the ability with I ain't gonna even say elite level rapping. They seen a white dude with comparable level rapping that he was on the same level as he was on a lower level than J. Cole and them, and they was like, oh, so because he white, we gonna put him up there with the upper echelon because we ain't never seen this before.
He was in a different era also.
Bro, but look, if you say J. Cole, Eminem, just go rap on a track. J. Cole is not fucking with Eminem. But now if you saying J. Cole gonna go on there and kill him with content, he will do that. But it just pure rapping, just rap. Like freestyle or whatever, just rap.
Like you said,
nobody's fucking with Eminem with that.
Like you said, the rappers back then, they had that story. Some of
Yeah.
the rappers that he liked, bro, they were storytellers like that. Like you said, he gained knowledge from them and things like that. So that's what he values out of a rapper like that. So it's like
So Eminem one of them-
M ain't gonna be high on your list if you don't like shit like that.
Eminem one of them niggas that, hey, come on to the station and hit a freestyle for us. That's what he good at, because that's what kind of rapper he is. Niggas gonna go out there and just bar.
Like Juice WRLD used to do that shit.
Yeah. But
Juice
it's,
WRLD go in the studio on 10 Westwood freestyles, just be in there. You tell when a person going off the dome, like, because you can hear the fuck up. You can look at them thinking.
hey man,
Y'all got something else? Yeah, what's up, man?
I ain't got nothing else, man.
Oh man, your boy. You want to end it or?
Unless y'all got something else. You got something else?
I mean, I ain't got none. I'm pretty sure y'all won't.
I don't put Eminem in the top 10, but I feel you though.
Yeah. Y'all, I mean, I don't know if y'all, after all this shit we've been talking about, I don't think y'all want to talk about none of this shit I want to talk about.
What?
Oh, what? Go ahead.
All right, I throw one of them out there. If y'all fuck with it, we'll keep going.
No, we
Y'all
just,
don't.
bro. We
I'm
just,
just. Y'all think we should stop supporting the Ukraine war?
I ain't even thought about that shit since it was
honestly,
something.
yes.
You mean like sending the money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been. They shouldn't even did that in the first place, bro.
I understand why we doing it. It's kind of like catching. We all know the United States. We as a country, we greedy, bro. We not sending them money for free.
Yeah.
We not sending them money for free, like because they're not part of NATO. So it's like for us to send them, like because we just sending them little stuff just so they can put up a fighting chance. And like the Ukraine got resources that we gonna want later on. So we gonna look at it like, hey, when it's time for us to come collect, we gonna come collect because that's what the United States does on other countries.
Yeah, like I understand at the beginning why they was helping them. For me, I don't necessarily feel like the amount of money they sent them in the first place was adequate money. They should have sent them far less than what they sent them. That shit was fucking ridiculous. Like I said, we done talked about it multiple times on the podcast. Like it's people out here starving. There's people out here that need help. They not helping them. But that's beside the fact because like the money that they sent to Ukraine, they still sending money to Ukraine. Mm-hmm. Like they sending more and more and more and more. Like
Tanks.
They said Joe Biden said at the beginning, oh, they don't need tanks and stuff like that. They only need guns. Now they sending them tanks. Now they talk about sending them F-22 Raptors and shit like that. Like, bruh, like what are y'all doing? Like,
putting them in debt.
What are we doing?
He said put them in debt.
No, for real.
Like now they went from. Now I understand why you want to help Ukraine or whatever. Like Russia keep taking shit, they keep doing shit, they keep taking over stuff. They might get more of a superpower, might get more of a threat to the United States or whatever. But they didn't already kick Russia ass, bro. Like they didn't already sent them backwards. They didn't the initial onslaught that Russia came through with. They not doing that now.
You realize, bro, they've been fighting this war for over a year.
Bro, they've sent more money to Ukraine in a year than they sent to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Iran in 20 years. And we was at war with them. Like they've sent more money to them in a year than they sent to them in 20 years.
And that's why I said when it's time to collect, this is how United States gonna look. This is how United States gonna look at Ukraine in the next couple of years. They gonna look at them like Big Worm did Smokey. I want my money.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is now it's not about defending Ukraine. Now Ukraine got these big. They done popped up their chest now because they got America behind them, and
we just sending them stuff just so they got a fighting chance. We not overly sending them stuff like to where they just gonna decimate Russia.
We was now they trying to take back Crimea. Mm-hmm. Like now they trying to take back Crimea, which Russia took Crimea from Ukraine in 2013, which they completely annexed it. Most people in Crimea now feels like, oh no, this is Ukraine. This most Russian citizens here. Like you take it'd be like Mexico. Like nah, we want California
or Texas.
That's the same thing. Like
the bottom half of Texas.
Yeah, they'd be like, yeah, we want New Jersey. I mean, I said New Jersey. We want New Mexico. We want New Mexico. Like because I mean, it's a part of land where more Americans inhabit it now. You know, it's a part of land that more Russians inhabit now. Mm-hmm. So to say you're going to go and take that back, now you're the aggressor in that situation. Mm-hmm. So, I mean.
Damn, geopolitics, bro.
If we help them take back Crimea and they decide, hey, bro, it's nuclear war now, then they I ain't going to say they would have every right because they started the shit, but they have most of the right. Like that shit.
It'll be a reason.
Yeah. Because now you done took Crimea from us, which is basically annexed. It's Russia now. You done took that from us. Y'all gonna keep trying to come. Y'all gonna keep trying to take more shit.
Pause.
Y'all gonna keep trying to come in our face.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Y'all gonna keep trying to bust our shit open.
Come on, man.
It's our country. That's how they gonna feel, man.
It's your man's, bro. But you know what? You know what's crazy? That's the one great thing about like the U.S. is like we're far from all the wars that we fight. It's never in our own land.
Yeah.
Besides like our own personal wars inside the country, all the other wars we've ever fought, bro.
Talking to the mic.
They over there. Oh my bad.
I was-
They over there. They over in somebody else's country.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because we got Canada on top of us, and you got Mexico underneath, bro. We cool with them. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We here together.
I ain't gonna lie, they need is me. You feel me?
Yeah, like America.
The best shooter on this pod.
That's why. Oh my god. Yeah, that's.
Like for another country,
Hold on, that just stopped. I can't even hear you. Hey, make sure that cord in the bottom.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, like for another country to come over here, bro, they gotta fly over here. You ain't coming on no boat. Where you gonna go? You gonna try to come to Cali, bro? The Navy already always over there.
Yeah,
You gonna go on the East Coast, bro? Navy always over there too, bro. We all over the sea. We got one of the best air defense systems in the world, bro. You gotta shoot a missile over here, bro. By the time it get here, bro, we gonna shoot the damn thing down.
Yeah, this. I mean, this
It's gonna be shit all over the ocean.
That's why we the most powerful country on the planet.
Y'all see that video of North Korea doing a parade with the nukes? Talking about the world's largest nukes and whatever.
Man, them fucking corn silos.
They all over there. I'm just
Them corn silos painted like bombs, man. Like, bro, I mean,
ain't saying nothing about North Korea, bro.
man, fuck out of here. Like that. I mean, that's people say, oh man, American citizens feel high and mighty and whatever. Yeah, we have a right to. Like, I mean,
Nah, we ain't got a right to shit.
oh yeah.
I don't think anybody has a right to anything, but like they feel high and mighty over somebody else because we all
I'm not
still
saying
human
high.
at the end of the day.
I'm not saying high and mighty over other people. I'm just saying high and mighty about our shit. Like, bro, you just explained how. I'm not saying nobody could ever do damage to us and attack us, but bro,
It's hard.
if you attack America, you basically starting the end of the world. The only people who have more nuclear bombs than America is Russia. A war with them would be the end of the world.
I mean, then we got everybody else in Europe on our side too, so it's like
America has military bases on every corner of the globe.
that's what I always say, bro. Like when United States go somewhere, bro, they putting down roots somewhere, bro, because they gonna make sure that if something break down, we got troops everywhere.
And people, I mean, and I understand the nuance or whatever about the situation, because everybody like, oh man, America just helping Ukraine do this, stop Russia from doing the same thing that America has done everywhere else in the world, and that's the truth. Like,
Yeah.
that's the God's honest truth. Like, America is helping Ukraine stop what America has done to the rest of the world. I mean, that's another. But we have, when I say, you know what I'm saying, we have room to speak that way. Like, we have room to talk. Like, if you as an American, because you're an American,
Yeah.
like you were born, you just said we're in New Jersey,
Yeah.
you're an American. Like, it don't matter the color of your skin, where your ancestors came from.
Yep.
If you were born on American soil, you're an American. If you don't like being an American, you got one option.
And if I go over to another country, they don't see
They gonna see you as what you are.
Yeah, when you go over to
They
other
gonna
countries, bro, they don't see you as black or whatever. They might consider you African until you speak. Then they're
They
like,
see you
oh,
as
he's
American first.
Yeah.
It's first.
Just like over here, like we have like the race shit over here, but it's not like that on other parts of the world. They just view you as American.
They view you, the only thing that the rest of the world hate more than black people is Americans. And you, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
mindset is fucked up.
Americans believe 100% that we are the most racist country on the planet. That's not even the truth. Like,
They see us more as
race-
entitled. They see Americans as more as entitled.
No, I'm talking about other Americans.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, like,
Oh,
America.
yeah.
Here in America, like, either you think black people or Mexican people are over exaggerating, or you think as a black person or a Mexican person that this country is completely racist. Either way, you're wrong. Like, this country has a lot of racist people in it. Don't get me wrong. It's a whole hell of a lot of people that don't like other races in this country.
Definitely,
but
we in
it's
Texas.
it's not majority. Do you ever been to Mississippi?
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
My grandmama was in, like, my mother's side of my family is in North Carolina too. So it's like
Illinois,
I understand
Mississippi,
it.
Arkansas, like them, sundown towns
Roosevelt.
away.
yeah, you go to them little small small towns. You can feel it. You can feel it in them small towns.
But dude, all the rest of the world, bro, they have soccer games where they throwing bananas on the field, going ooh ooh ah ah. fucking caught monkey chants. Like everywhere else in the world, them dudes is freezer.
This nigga said freezer.
Like for real, bro. Like they
used to call them niggas monkeys, bro.
like, bro, for real. Like I swear to God, like it's bad.
Yeah.
And so the way you feel about something ain't necessarily the way it is. And America is the most powerful country in the world for a reason. Like you, like
Yes,
you
I'm
just,
here.
like you, yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Without you, you know what I'm saying? We be at
Feel
the
me?
bottom of the barrel. You feel me?
We be low on the totem pole, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah,
up.
my skills, my shooting skills keep us up.
Yeah,
In,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Best shooter.
I remember that when they want to
the
come
camera.
draft your ass.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I already applied for the Army, man. Technically, I did
Technically, you're a part of the army.
because I applied for this job that's an information specialist, which I'm going to school for anyway. But it's through the Army, and like you got to enlist. I'm like, shit, I'm going to school for it anyway.
You see this nigga flexing?
What, man?
Hey, what's up, dog? You
That
see
nigga big flex.
You see
What
this
the
nigga?
fuck?
flex.
Alright, yeah. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, that nigga rolled his sleeve.
Yeah.
up on this-
He got gully like a motherfucker. But yeah, nah. I mean, the situation is what it is. Like, I think it's time to pull back a little bit, pull the reins back.
Bro, let them ride the bike without the training wheels, bro.
Yeah,
Real talk.
Get back to helping people that's already here, man.
Yeah, bro, I'm tired of getting that damn Ukraine tax, bro. Real talk.
And we already, you know what I'm saying, hitting this recession. Everything expensive. Motherfuckers losing their jobs and shit all over the country.
The second one during his presidency, and like what's crazy is the government more scared. They like the government went from thinking either you was in one side, you thought Joe Biden couldn't do his job, or you just hated Donald Trump. Now now everybody, Republicans alike, are praying. Democrats and Republicans alike are praying that Joe Biden survives till the next. They praying that Joe Biden survives to the next election,
Young Joe.
because I guarantee you, if he survived through the next election, the Democrats gonna pick another party, unless hey they gonna pick another candidate. He not doing the second term because people are scared that he might die, and if he die, damn, bruh.
You gonna have Kamala in
You
office.
gonna have Kamala the Conqueror in office.
But y'all see that video? Y'all see that video of her husband kissing
Joe
kissing,
Biden.
kissing Jill, bro? I was like, but you see now that
Hey, bro,
right
they-
there, perfect example, like how social media like spreads like wildfire, bro.
Bro, they
like,
tried to say that there was a side kiss on her.
full blown on the lips.
Yeah. Like, damn, they together or they together?
Bro, they tried to dismiss that shit like it didn't, like it wasn't nothing.
It's, man.
Yeah, that was not. That
I
was
don't
not.
even focus on like personally, bro. I don't focus on the presidency too much. Yeah, I try to focus in my local area. In all honesty, because that's really real talk. That's what's gonna affect you the most. I try to tell people that all the time, and people don't. You know,
I had
they don't
to.
care. They don't care about it, bro.
I had to, bro.
This nigga.
I had to, bro. I was like, bro, nah, bro. They lips was like
Straight
in between each other's, bro. They was layered like a
Don't
fucking
make that motion again, bro.
like bro.
I couldn't let you make it.
They was layered, bro. Like, man. But yeah, no.
But yeah, bro.
Y'all niggas crazy.
But yeah, man. Hey, I tell people, bro, like vote in your local elections, bro, because your judge, your sheriff, your police chief, bro, them the people it's gonna be hounding you for your tickets, bro. How long you gonna spend in jail and everything else like that. The laws that's going on in your area. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Donald Trump and Joe Biden and Kamala and them, yeah, they had an effect on certain things. Don't
I
get me
hate
wrong.
when people say they don't have no effect.
Yeah, they have an effect on certain things, like on certain, like especially like on spending habits of the military and stuff like that, doing budgets and stuff like that, and Supreme Court justices too.
They
you
also-
know? but these people that's here, they gonna affect, bro. How long? Like if you catch a gun charge, bro, they not worried about you in Washington, bro. This judge right here that's been here for about 60 years, this old 65, 70-year-old white dude, bro, with the robe and the gavel, bang, 20 years, bro. He the one that's gonna affect your life.
What's funny about that, I had to do a Texas history class, right? And we had to do a report on the voter turnout and shit. I forgot which. I ain't gonna say the county because I want them to be like, "Oh, you wrong. It was 10%, bro. Like a 7% turnout for the entire county." They voted the entire county, bro.
Then you gonna sit and complain about how the laws here ain't unfair.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Like I used to be one of the dudes that I would think my vote didn't count, but I would still go out and do it anyways because voting is a privilege. It's not a right. It's technically a privilege because it can be taken away.
Yeah.
you know, and it's like I'm gonna do it because I know, you know, some of our grandparents that we don't got pictures or videos of, you know, they didn't have this privilege. So I'll go out and do it, and I vote based on policy, not necessarily based on party, like Republican or Democrat.
He love that. Yeah, that's what I tell them motherfuckers.
That's what I've been trying to tell people, man. Like,
it's the truth.
Yeah.
Human beings are way too damn nuanced to be thinking we one side.
That's why I don't understand that. Oh, you a Democrat, you a Republican, like
bro. Like if they will get mad at you. Oh man, I voted for Trump. What kind of black person vote, bro? It's not about Trump, bro. Like I'm not voting for presidents. I'm voting for policy, bro. I'm not voting. I'm voting like you said locally, man. Like if you looked at my presidential ballot or my ballot on this last midterm, bro, that shit it looked like
all
this,
over the
bro.
place.
It's all over the place because it's stuff that I done researched and stuff that I looked at like, damn, bro. I think you know what I'm saying. I think that boy Eddie will make a good police sheriff, man. Like you know, Eddie Brown Jr. He'll make a good police sheriff. That's who I'm gonna vote for, man. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
your sheriff actually got more power than your police chief. A lot of people don't know that.
Like they sit up and and get mad at you or whatever for the smallest things. Like they got mad at us. What was it? 2016. They got mad at us for not voting because we didn't believe in either candidate. Like. Yo, people fought and died for the right, bro. No, they fought and died for the right to choose. They didn't have the option to vote, so they fought and died for the right for you to have the option, not for you to only vote from here on out and never decide not to.
Yeah, and if you don't agree, if I don't agree with either side,
I'm not voting for them.
That's then I leave it up to y'all that are
and then they like, oh man, there's other people to vote for. Yeah, but you can't leave the fucking ballot incomplete. Like you have to vote for one of them if you gonna vote. Like they will fucking
send that shit back,
or give you a ENA on everything because you didn't complete the ballot out. Like the first time I went up there, it was a bunch of people that I didn't even know of, so I tried to leave it blank. It's when I had to go vote for Obama in 2012. I ain't know shit about voting like that, but I had just turned 18 or whatever the case, or however long I had been 18 or whatever, and I just had to vote. So I only want to vote for the people that I knew, and I was in Illinois, so I'm like, bro, I don't know these people like that. I don't know their government like that. And when I tried not to vote for people, that John was like, sir, yeah, you got to do this again. I'm like, huh? You left people blank. No, it says it's not registered. It's not applicable. I'm like, shit. All right. Democrat. Like I did that shit out of ignorance because I thought
black people vote Democrat naturally.
Like, yeah,
I always ask that question to certain people. Like I always ask, why do you vote Democrat? Oh, because you're supposed to vote Democrat. You ain't even what? You ain't even got a reason. Like you just born into it, huh? And I just ask it just as a general question because they always ask me, and I'm like, I'm indifferent. I was like, I vote based on policy. Sometimes I vote Republican. Sometimes I vote Democrat. Depends on what I need from the candidate.
It depends on what you're
what
trying
they
to
said.
protect. Yeah. What you think is best for you and your people. And by you and your people, that don't necessarily mean the same people who carry the same bloodline as you. It could be the skin tone. It could be just the people in your community, in your area, or whatever. You might talk to your neighbors and y'all got the same complaints. Y'all like, man, we got to do something about these fucking potholes. And one of the platforms do say, man, we finna get rid of these goddamn potholes. You're going to be like, oh, I'm voting for that dude. Yep. Like, that might be all it take. But everybody got to sit up there and be like, oh, no, man, he ain't said nothing good about black people this whole time, bro, so we can't vote for him. Like, bro, he the president. Why he just got to talk about one race? Like, it's better that Trump was not saying nothing about black people the whole time than for Joe Biden to say he didn't care if black people. Haiti was rose up 30 meters above sea limit or completely sunk under the bottom. Like, what kind of person say shit like that?
My man killed me when he said, "You don't vote for him, he ain't black." I said, "Bro, what?" I said, "Bro, y'all was talking about Trump, bro."
Yeah,
I was like, my man literally told you if you don't vote for him, you are not black.
That man. I mean, he said a bunch of shit. Like, what kind of man don't care if a whole island of people die? Like, who says shit like that?
People with dementia.
Like that man. Now he said this back when he was good Joe.
He said
Smart
good Joe.
He said this in the 70s. He said that around the same time. He said, the black youth in the inner cities, they need to be dealt with, and not. It's not about cuddle coochie coo. It was right around the time Hillary Clinton said the same thing, but she said that they were super predators.
Yeah.
Joe Biden never said that they were super predators, but he said they need to be dealt with because they're not. These aren't kids we're dealing with. We're dealing with criminals.
Honestly, it's really because the kids ain't got nothing to do.
Exactly.
They know this
shit. And they know this shit.
When I always tell people, like, bro, like, if as a kid, bro, you ain't got nothing to do.
Talking
right?
to the mic.
Oh, my bad. If you ain't got nothing to do and your mom working 40, 50 hours a week, bro. She working 12 hours a day, bro. Most of the time, she usually gone before you go to school. Yeah, 2 jobs. Bro, that means she working 14 hours more than likely on most days. And she probably had maybe one off day and she sleep majority of the day on that off day. So when you come home from school, bro, more than likely ain't nobody there to supervise you. Probably ain't got no father in the household or something like that. Or one or the other. Dad ain't in the house or mom ain't in the house. What are you to do as a kid, bro? You gonna get into trouble because there's no guidance. There ain't no guidance.
Even if they both there, they probably both got to work, which is the normal for the black community, regardless of both parents there or not.
Yeah, you gonna have to, like you said, either you gonna do 2 things: either you gonna get into trouble or you gonna go play Harry Potter games with your friends and sit in their bedroom all day. Like that's
either way it goes, it's detrimental to you.
Either way, like you're gonna be missing out on some very important structural key living when you as you growing up at that pivotal age, man. Like, but to call them kids super predators at any point in time, like
that's wrong. Because they just ain't got the guidance, and nobody's putting things in place that's going to help them be successful long term.
But hold on, but unlike the African American community, the Hispanic and Latino community is smart and well versed, and they diverse in every situation, in every way, shape, or form.
To an extent. I mean,
hell no.
You have a point in certain communities, in certain Hispanic communities, because they is fractured too, because the laws are still the same regardless. So you got the women out here thinking like that. They thinking like I make this argument all the time, bro. Like all the women out here in America, bro, are simply the same, bro. Like, no matter if they black, white, Asian, Hispanic, bro, like, they're all becoming super masculine, bro.
Damn.
He said, damn.
Damn. Hey, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Do it. No, go back. Do it.
Hey, you stupid.
Damn.
Me no say that.
Man. Red pill?
Bro. I wouldn't consider myself a red pill. I just objectively look at shit.
Yeah.
I don't.
He said, y'all men.
I blame men too, bro. Like bro. Honestly, bro, I'm hard as fuck on men, bro. I'm hard as fuck on us, bro. I'm hard as fuck on myself.
I gotta get you because you got me earlier. Pause, man. I get you because you got me earlier, man.
You got me.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I was just looking. I'm like,
I'll take that, bro.
Oh, like you don't say nothing, huh?
I gotta get you because you got me earlier.
I'm over here like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Being hard on them is ridiculous.
Bro. Oh man, I don't accept fuckery in my own friend group, bro. I don't accept the bullshit, bro. Like, if you out here, you ain't on your purpose as a guy, bro. Like, fuck out the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a balance, man, and shouldn't nobody. And with that statement you just made, a lot of women out here, whether you say all of them, which I don't believe there's no such thing as all of them, but whether you say the majority of them or you say the enough that to make the consensus the majority or whatever, like. I feel like, I mean,
I'll be nice and say 60. I'll be nice and say 60%. I'll be nice and say 60%, bro.
Yeah,
but I'll also be an asshole too and say
60%
of them niggas is fucking soft as shit too, though.
You single?
Nah, I have one.
Yeah, so I mean, so you how long you been together with your girl?
Going on about like 2 months, but
2 months.
I bet her for about.
So you've been dating recently though?
Yeah,
like so you know what the dating.
Yeah. I got back into the dating field back in. I was in a 7-year relationship. I got back into the dating field, I think, about like October. And, bro, like, and I've been talking to women too. Like, even when I was in a relationship, like, I was talking to women, not like trying to like pursue them or nothing like that, but just having conversations about like relationships and shit like that. And, bro, it's crazy. Like, I don't blame the women. It's just an unbalance between the two. It's just an unbalance between us, honestly. That's really what it comes down to. I think a lot of us as guys ain't holding the men who ain't doing that shit, like the guys that ain't being fathers to their kids and shit. Like, we as a society of men, we not holding them more accountable.
Yeah,
like dudes will still be friends with dudes who not taking care of their kids. Like, I can honestly say, bro, all my friend group, bro, all of them that got kids, they all in their life, all of them, and they all married to the women that they have kids with. if they wasn't even if they wasn't married, they wasn't taking care of their kids, bro. I can't fool with you because you don't even want to take care of your own kids. And it's not like it's not a black, white, or Mexican thing. It's just society as a whole, bro. It's the culture.
You gotta say Asian so they don't get mad.
Asian. they're a smaller, even a smaller population, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I definitely understand. I mean, all in all of it is kind of like, you know, up and down or whatever, especially for, you know, I get what the whole red pill community is, but at the same time, bro, they be dragging it. I feel like we need more people with a balanced opinion on all of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a lot of women do have masculine energy. Whether you agree with that or not, I really don't care. Like, it's the truth. Like, I mean,
the truth is the truth. And don't care who.
I've been in a relationship for about a year, but before that, you know, I was out in the date market. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of it, like if I'm going on a date with somebody and they go, bro, nah, bro,
I'm checking that.
I'm
checking that.
Don't call me, bro. You know, you want to date me, you cannot call me, bro.
And it's the way you do it.
Yeah,
too.
like they like that. I was reading comments a couple of days ago, and somebody was like, I think a super speed show or whatever. He asked out Ice Spice on live like a sucker. I don't know what. I'm like, and she actually said yeah. She said yeah, whatever, and everybody was in the comments like either they were saying he was a sucker or he ruined it because he was like, do you for real? You like me? He was doing that shit.
That reaction right there.
Well, he was like 18 though.
Yeah, he just turned 18 at the same time. That I mean, the point is, like she got on there, bro. Like, no, bro, calm down, bro. And everybody was like, oh man, that's just the way she talked. Bro, I don't care if that's the way she talked. Don't talk to me like that, bro. Like, yeah, I don't want to. Don't call me your brother. Like,
Yeah.
Nah,
like,
for real, you can't.
that's it's weird, bro.
I know you were telling me about like a lot of stuff that you be checking in your relationship, stuff like that.
Yeah, like because a lot of women naturally come with bad habits. Like, and honestly, like the way the date marketplace is, like if you a dude that's on your purpose, you can even damn near just semi have your shit together. You can have a decent credit score, like maybe like in the high 6s, low 7s, somewhere in there. You know, you got your own place and stuff like that. Like, you already boosted yourself up above a lot of these motherfuckers, bro. The average American salary, they say it's like, you know, like 40-something thousand. It's actually lower. The millionaire people, they boosted up.
Yeah.
They boosted up. The real median is like 30,000. It's like 30-something thousand. A lot of people out here ain't making over like $22 an hour. A lot of people ain't. So like if you on your grind and you on your purpose and you doing what you supposed to do, you'll notice. Because you're gonna demand more.
Yeah,
you're gonna be more demanding. Like I told my girl, like when we first started even like talking, like, hey, like I'm a demanding dude, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm on my shit. So it's like it's gonna be certain, like if you want me to be exclusive, like me personally, I don't mind monogamy. Like a lot of dudes, like you said, like in the real pig community, they be talking about, you know, like dude be making like, you know, 100K or whatever the case may be, like that. You know, he gonna be sleeping around with all these women. For the dudes who got game and stuff like that, yeah, that's gonna happen. He ain't got no kids, more than likely, yeah, that's gonna happen. But in reality, a lot of dudes can't even deal with more than one. Let's be real, bro. a lot of dudes don't. Like me personally, bro, I don't even want to deal with more than one because sometimes, like, I'm so busy, it could be a headache already. It's already enough dealing with one.
Yeah, I see. That's one of the only things I do understand where they coming from when the red pill community say that. About the whole, you know, men exercise their options. It's not a moral thing when they saying that. Like some of them try to make it out to be like that's the way it should be, and that's the way it should be for everybody. And that's where they wrong. That's where they fuck it up. But when they talk about when you talk about a dude making 6 figures or whatever, again, a man making 6 figures is in the top 1%, especially in just the country alone. So if you looking for that type of person, and it's regardless if you think it's not right for him to, or regardless if you do think it's right for him to, if he's gonna exercise his options, you don't have another choice. Either you got to deal with that, or it's not about whether, you know, he says cool or I say it's not, or, you know what I'm saying. It don't matter because you can't stop him from doing that. And if you do try to stop him from doing that, he gonna do 2 things: ignore the fuck out of you or leave you.
You probably not gonna find another person like that.
Yeah, like that. That's the whole premise. So people say, "Oh, I don't agree with that. They should just want to settle down." Even if you feel like they should, there is not no line that says anybody. what if everybody on the planet decide they don't want to settle down tomorrow? Who can say that's right or wrong? What if all men on the planet woke up tomorrow and say, I don't want to settle down? And all the women on the planet say, no, y'all fucking wrong. What happened? What y'all done woke up? Y'all done lost y'all mind. They can't make us not. They cannot make us. You can't make people settle down. No. So if you saying it's right or wrong, it's irrelevant.
You can't make a woman settle down.
No, you can't make anybody settle down. So if you the person with the $600K or $1 million or whatever it is, you have to bend to their will. You have to accept what they're gonna do. Now, if you're a woman and you make whatever you make, it don't matter because a man don't care how much a woman make. If you make how much ever you make, and you bring you come to a man and he settled down for you, he only choose you, he decide that he want to be with you, hey, you winning. You lucky. You a lucky motherfucker. Like, you need to hold on to him with everything you fucking got. Make sure he happy. Make sure all his shit together. Make sure his clothes, food, everything together. Because if he just wake up tomorrow for whatever reason, whether he fed up with your shit or he watched fucking Fresh and Fit or the old Kevin Samuels videos and just decided, damn, I'm the prize. If he just wake up tomorrow and say, I'm the prize.
Most niggas ain't the prize. I'm gonna be real. We know this. Most niggas ain't the prize.
You can be considering yourself the prize if you make $100K and you know what I'm saying. You got the room to do what the fuck you want to do.
But now on that note right there, if you gonna consider yourself the prize as a guy, all three of us in here know if you gonna be that guy, we know you gotta bust your ass to get there. That's where like all that, you know what I mean, exercising options comes from. It's because we all know in order to make $100K, bro, most niggas ain't even making 50, 60. Mm-hmm. And it's for a lot of niggas, it's hard as hell to make that. Bro, to make 100, bro, you know how many hours they putting in? Bro, that dude putting in hours. He done probably grinded on his job for like 3-4 years and had to do all type of stuff he ain't want to do. I mean, we ain't talking about these dudes that got rich quick off crypto and stuff like that. We talking about real dudes out here that's out here grinding. You know what I mean? But to go back to what you were saying about having to check some stuff in my relationship, most women nowadays they come with little masculine, like you said, like with the bro stuff. I had to check that a couple times, but it's on how you had to check it, you know. And like I remember the first time, like she was so adamant about wanting to pay because I'm always paying. You know what I mean? The only thing she pay for is her own gas. That's it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I make sure I tell her, like, you know, being with me, you gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta worry about none of that extra stuff like that. You just, you know, you just chill, just stay in your feminine. And for most women, they've been used to making all of the decisions in their life, and so it's hard for them to kind of relinquish control to a guy. And for most guys, they're not assertive enough to tell him, like, you know, hey, just chill out, just calm down. And a lot of us ain't built up the leadership qualities either. Because I can be honest about that and say that, because I talk to a lot of dudes too. A lot of dudes ain't built up the leadership qualities. And we all know, bro, it take majority of us until we about like maybe 28, 29, 30, bro, for us to finally, you know, get that, you know.
Have a voice to speak up.
Yeah. Because most of the time it be the young, like on some of these, even on some of these podcasts, bro, some of the dudes be like 23, 22 and shit. Like, bro, you still ain't even been in the game yet. You ain't got the life experience yet.
Most motherfuckers be letting motherfuckers at work talk to them crazy and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
look,
I know you ain't gonna say
me and
shit.
You used to work together, bro. We wasn't letting nothing fly, bro. That's why me and him was so cool, bro. Like, we used to walk around there, you know, just because when you got it, bro, it's like, because we both business owners, so it's like
it's when you know your value. And women run around saying that all the time, and I get, so that's the one thing I definitely agree. Like, knowing your value is more important than just relationship stuff. It's more important than, like you said, when you go to a job and you understand, bro, I'm talented, I could do this, and I can get a job by tomorrow. That's when you don't accept bullshit. That's when you look them in the face in a meeting. Let's say you get a write-up, they'd be like, you care about this? Bro, I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something happened. Yeah. Something happened, you like, bro,
okay.
Like, you get smart with them in the meeting and shit like that. You raise your voice. You say what you want to say, because at the end of the day, I'm the most important.
And charge them up. You got to charge them up the corporate way.
And they be so funny when you see other people like, man, you said that to them. You did that. Like, goddamn, you fucking 20 years older than me. You scared to speak up and say what's on your mind, man. Mm-hmm. That's why they keeping you where you at, because you scared to speak up for yourself. They gonna make you keep doing bullshit. You gonna stay in that position.
Like, nobody wants to wake up and just lose their job. Nobody.
Yeah,
nobody want to wake up and just lose their job. But every time something happened at the job, and it's been multiple jobs. This ain't just the job that I'm at now. It's been multiple jobs where they be like, "Damn, man." We watch somebody get fired. They be like, "Damn, man, I know he must be hurting right now, bro. Like I couldn't imagine." I just be like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Because 9 times out of 10, you know they paycheck to paycheck, bro. You know they paycheck to paycheck.
Listen, even if you paycheck to paycheck, you have to understand, like, this is a part of life, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
They ain't been through the failure.
if that's got to be the thing. That's got to be it. Like, they just, I look at them and they be like, "So what happens if you get fired?"
I'm gonna find another job.
Go home. I'm gonna go home, hop on the game, look for another job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own stuff on the side. I'm gonna go shoot this podcast. Like, it don't matter. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, it only takes people who've been there before. Like, I'm pretty sure you have, but I know me and him done just walked up out of jobs.
The job me and him had together. I walked up out of there.
Yeah, like, just walk
He
up out
walked up out of there before me.
Like, you just gotta accept whatever it is and be like, "All right, bro, it ain't that deep." Like, it used to be when our grandparents and our parents was growing up that the jobs held all the power.
Especially because that's where they had to move closer to the job. You know what I'm saying?
But then they also was on the job for 20, 30 years. You know what I mean?
That's the argument my dad be having. Man, you just leaving jobs. It ain't gonna look good on your resume, bro. Nobody stays at jobs that long no more.
And also back then, it wasn't as easy to find a job.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to put, like, right now, I'm pretty sure before this podcast, all of us can get a job interview. Yeah. We can all pull out a phone and grab a job and get at least a job interview.
Yeah.
You used to have to get up off the couch every single time you went to go get a job interview.
Going back to the topic from earlier.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's like we say, like, yeah, like you said earlier, like it
Even the
changed
job
the game
market
for the
is
better.
social media, bro. The job market is social media.
Yeah, so I mean, and that's why a lot of the times I be trying to speak to the younger dudes or whatever when it comes to dating and jobs, stuff like that, because, like, I wish I had the information when I was their age, man. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I know we probably running it long today, but I figured we would, cause with more people or whatever. But I probably want to talk about next week, you know what I'm saying? How your parents, you know what I'm saying, did they do a good job? Like, have you forgiven them for all the bad stuff that they done, and did they do a good job as far as being a parent or whatever? Because that's we done talked about it, we done touched on it a little bit before in the past, but, like, that's a big important thing right there. Like, for people to face and understand, like, either because if you haven't forgiven your parents, man, it's long time that you need to. You know what I'm saying?
How long are we running, by the way? How long we on?
At 132 right now.
Oh, dang. I don't even feel like it's been that long. I thought it was just like 45
Man, it
minutes.
seems like it's been about 5 hours. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, hey, I'm down to keep going if y'all
Yeah, that's
want
what
to. I don't care.
I'm cool. It's really what you
Man, wrap this shit up, man.
okay, so yeah, it's cool because I do a long podcast, short podcast.
Save some topics for next week, man.
And I got topics for life.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Every day is a topic.
Like a run-on sentence, nigga.
Sound like a run-on sentence.
Nah, but yeah, like what you're talking about, like, is like that's a lot of dudes had like that scarcity mindset. That's really what, like, it's like you scared to lose because they've been so used to being coddled, bro. So it's like a lot, like they, like you said, like we went through earlier, ain't outside nothing like that. Dudes ain't never failed. Dudes barely even get into fist fights now, bro. Me and my homies, we was fighting at 12.
I stayed whooping my friend's ass.
We was beating each other up, bro. Bro, we be chilling, bro, like in the circle, whatever, thinking about what the hell we about to do. Man, we want to see a fight today, man.
Last fight I got my friend, I won.
Oh my God.
I ain't saying no names or nothing.
Silly, bro.
No matter if I was 8, 9, or 10, I won.
I done won every fight in my life, man. Ain't nobody ever with me, man.
Bro, we know, bro. I done won, I done lost, bro. It is what it is, bro. Especially when you kids, bro. Y'all just fighting, bro.
Yeah, like I mean that's that whole Ice Spice shit. Like, it kind of woke me up. I ain't gonna lie. That it's crazy to me. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, I done seen a lot of lessons come out of Ice Spice's career so far. Like, and I know motherfuckers are probably like, oh, what you talking about? Like, bro, I ain't never seen so much one person get so much hate, like, straight off the rip, bro. Like, this girl, we had no clue who she was.
No clue.
No clue. When I first saw Ice Spice, bro, I wasn't like, damn, she good, or damn, she bad, or damn, she bad. Like,
My first thought was damn, I was like, she cute.
Like, I wouldn't.
I'm a man, so
like,
my first instinct is I'm just like, yeah, she cute.
That's what the second bad was. Like,
I'm like, damn, look at that.
but I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she, you know, the point is, we didn't know who this girl was. She did. She wasn't on no TV show for up and coming people. She wasn't on no. She was supplied by her somebody big up there and endorsed her. I mean, I got a new artist coming up next week, man. Y'all going like none of that. Like, she just had to drop the song. People fucked with it for whatever reason it was, whether it was good lyrics, whether she was looking good or twerking, whether it was whatever. But bro, I see so much hate come out of her success. I'm like, I mean, and it's crazy because it was from black people. Like, that's the craziest part to me.
That's that internal hate.
Like, it straight came colorism. That's the only thing that fucking came out, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't understand y'all, bro. Like, people that I was seeing, some people that I knew was just like, oh man, y'all wouldn't care about her. You know what I'm saying? She was dark skinned. She was dark skinned.
Or dark skinned and had nappy hair.
Think about all the dark skinned artists that was attractive and looked good or whatever, but they just wasn't light skinned, so y'all wouldn't care. I'm like, what? Regardless if you liked her because she was pretty or talented, what? The fuck are you even talking about? Yeah, bro, like, why is that even important? The fact that she just celebrate her for being a black girl. Like, y'all always talk about black girl magic, but all the number one people who was attacking it was black girls.
It was, you know what's so funny? I remember, like, we was talking about like Fresh and Fit earlier, like when Asian Doll was on there and she got kicked out, and like, you know, a lot of people attacked him for like talking about like black women or whatever the case may be. Then they go back to Asian Doll old tweet. She was talking about dark skinned chicks too, but then nobody say nothing. It'd be a whole bunch of like. Everybody so be wishy washy, bro.
Yeah, it's
they be double back on everything they be saying.
It's picky and accepty. Like they accept whatever the fuck that they think is cool at the moment or whatever. Like, y'all couldn't find nothing to hate on this girl for any reason, so y'all just start hating instantly. Like, oh man, I can't believe she right away getting on these interviews with these up and coming like you internet sensations, bro. What are you doing?
When the skillet is hot, bro, you better put that meat on there, bro. You better cook. Better get to cooking, because it's so quick now. Like, if you don't hop on it now and get yourself out there in front of everybody, bro, it's gonna fizzle right away. Like, you gotta get on it, because cancel culture real, bro.
And it's crazy too though, because all you need now is, especially for a woman, all you need is that little spark. Mm-hmm. Because people, like, it's not really starting to become like you just explained. Like, it got to be quick. Like, once you get people gonna fall, you gonna get a mad followers the first time you go viral. Mm-hmm. And whether people want to hear you or not, like, people say, oh man, 6ix9ine, he fell off. Oh man, Lil Pump, he fell off. Bruh, they fell off compared to what they was, but they not no names. Like, we know 6ix9ine and Lil Pump is still right now more famous than Twister. Mm-hmm. Like, they still more talked about, still more globally known, still more relevant than Twister.
Yep.
Still more relevant than B5. Do y'all remember B5?
Oh yeah, when they had that one little song, yeah.
Yeah, you remember you used to want to be in there.
No.
B6.
Nah, man. but like the like, people say, oh man, like Bow Wow fell off a long time ago. He's still in whatever fucking news line. He can go do wrestling shit. Like, today, falling off ain't the same as it used to be.
Yeah, because you got the advent of the internet.
Yeah, you got you still gonna have a loyal fan following or whatever, or they gonna want to see, or you could just do wow shit. Like, if a girl get any type of acclaim, fame, or any type of success, now they could just go do OnlyFans.
Yep. Like
Iggy Azalea fell off a long time ago. As fast as she was put on, she fell off.
Like the one little white girl, Bhad Bhabie.
Oh no, bad baby. She never fell off.
No.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, but like she mean tell me, like, she went from
she just changed. She just evolved.
Yeah, she just went from Dr. Phil and then hopped on OnlyFans and then copping millions.
To me, Bhad Bhabie is the greatest American success story.
Hey, speaking of her, how y'all feel about her saying that the dudes that subscribe to her OnlyFans, when she put it up, should go to jail?
Yeah, I mean, she right. When she put it up, she was underage.
That's on her. You can't just say them niggas should go to jail because they subscribe. That's what you want them to do.
So when she made her OnlyFans, wasn't she 18?
She was like,
they said she made it as soon as she was 18.
Yeah,
like the day that she turned 18.
I don't agree that niggas should be subscribing to OnlyFans anyway.
Me neither. I don't either. I think ET boy, sit down. Look, I think
You pointing at me. I'm trying to see what's going on. What's he doing?
I think that she made it when she was 18, but some of that shit was previously recorded.
Probably.
Some of the pictures she took was previously taken. So all she had to do after she made it was upload shit. So they were still looking at 17, 16-year-olds.
So that means
Like-
that
like she
she's
have an
supplying the
archive.
porn, so she should be going to jail her damn self. If that's the case, because we wouldn't have known.
I still agree with her because I agree with y'all, and I don't think men should be wasting their time on OnlyFans.
So you're saying just for subscribing niggas should go to jail?
I mean, yeah, you looking at child porn.
The thing about the OnlyFans too is like
Put yourself in this situation.
like a lot of dudes be on OnlyFans, bro. Like bro, it's just paid porn, bro. Like, why are you subscribing to Only? You wasting your money on this
Wrong,
shit.
because it can be personalized. Come on, bro.
I mean, a lot of dudes have that too because they feel like the bitch be more, accessible. It make them feel like I might got a chance with her because she a regular girl.
Right.
Bro, she's still an amateur porn star at the end of the day.
Motherfucker
She might not be fucking the dude on there at the time,
Yeah.
maybe or nothing like that. But bro, like don't no man want no woman that done seen that everybody like if my girl if y'all done seen my girl, bro, you think I would want her, bro? Hell no, no.
Hey, it's
To be fair, I would do OnlyFans with my girl.
Mask on.
Exactly. That's literally the only way I would do it is mask.
And then you got to promote it. That's the thing too. Got to promote it.
See, I already got a plan. If I was to ever do it, I already know my perfect plan, and I ain't never got to post it on social media. I already know what the fuck to do and everything.
Hey, send that shit over to Europe somewhere.
He said send it to Europe. I would say it on air, but I don't want niggas to steal my idea.
he don't want nobody. And then they gonna pin it. They gonna be like, oh, he say he would do that.
No, they're gonna be like, oh, that's how you get on. That's easy. I'm finna go do it. No, I don't want them to take that idea, man.
You can't let them steal the song. I'm a big proponent of that, bro. Like, if you got like ideas or something like that, bro, if you know they really good, bro, keep it in house,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I messed up like that twice. I told somebody that's close to me, like blood, took my ideas, both of them.
Damn,
I'm like, man, see, that's why I shouldn't even say nothing ever.
he ain't give you no credit for it or nothing.
Oh, just did it like it was his idea.
Oh damn, he give you some credit, he bring you in on it and shit. Be like, hey, bro, I remember that idea.
I mean, it failed, but still, I'm like, see, that's what you get for trying to take other niggas' ideas.
But yeah, like I mean, just the situation as a whole. Like, motherfuckers just need to mind your business. That's all. Mind your business.
But that's what that social media world did to him, man. You can't lie and say that's what's happening to him, bro. Like, everybody posting something, man. Hey, bro, I'm on the podcast right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, how is it? They want to know about you. They gonna want to know about y'all too.
Yeah.
Oh man, how's the Swanee, man? How Rio, man? How the podcast?
Man, well, I ain't gonna lie, man. That man Swain the best shooter. The other dude, I don't even know for real who he is.
They gonna be, hey man, where they do the podcast at? They want too much information. Want too much.
What is that? Hey, speak up. We can't hear you, man. I can't read lips.
Speak up, nigga. Oh, that one for you. That was for the people, you know what I'm saying? Home, what's up, y'all?
I'm not even gonna put that on the camera.
All right, then.
Now what? They ain't.
He just gonna block out
They ain't gonna try to put on the other camera. No, it's still the camera pointing at me. It's gonna be on that way.
And they got
Hey, get your hand out my thing.
But he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh man.
But, yeah.
Wrap this shit up, man. This podcast is over. Episode was it 43. Don't say shit else. I hear it. I hear it finna come out. Go ahead and say it.
I was gonna plug my shit. Follow me.
Oh, go
on
yeah.
IG. 6 Chambers 6, the number 6, CHAMB.
We're gonna have it at the bottom of the screen when it come on anyway.
Appreciate you, my guy, man.
Know what
Man,
I'm saying?
y'all run them views up, man. Throw a comment in there, man. Stop playing. I like my boy out here grinding.
Mm-hmm.
My guys out here, appreciate y'all, man. My boy Rio.
Already. My bad. E.T.
Man, fuck y'all.
Black Visionary Podcast.